selection number 627. Take one. Get ready to match the stars. Jimmie Walker, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Elaine Joyce, Richard Dawson, and Marcia Wallace as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Reilly.
I guess you're all ready. Thank you, Johnny. You're all ready. I don't believe this.
He's wearing a dress.
No, this is my thing here.
What is that?
This is the African Santa Claus suit.
What do you really call that? Is that a...
This is a dashiki I got from the kids at West Liberty, West Virginia.
It's very beautiful, I think.
That's right, crowd. Give it a hand.
You gonna wear that on Good Times?
No, they don't let me wear. Michael wears one. Ralph Carter wears one.
See your high heels now?
Oh, yeah.
He's not wearing high heels. All right. Would you all give a brisk round of applause to a current champ here, Rick Bursky. Rick is a specialist, which for you old-timers, the equivalent of a corporal, right?
Right, that's it.
How long you been in?
Just a touch under 3 years.
Touch under 3 years, yes. Okay, a touch under 3 years. Last time we were together, Rick won the game, and then he won the part of the audience match that got him $250, which means he's going to be playing for 10 times that amount, or $2,500. At this moment, he has a total cash amount of $350, and we'll see how much more he's going to win right after we see about this. Ready? Here we are. Now, Rick has won his first game, and he's going along pretty well here. He got the $250 part of the audience match there. That means he's going to play for $2,500. To collect, you got to match one celebrity exactly. And which one will it be?
Richard. Take our advice.
All right, he's going to try Richard. Okay, Rick, you face me. Just like that. That's fine. Now, you concentrate real hard. Get your ESP going here. I'll give it to Richard. You'll hear it, and we'll see how you guys do here. Roast blank. Now, he's finished, Rick. What answer do you suggest will match his roast blank?
Chicken.
Roast chicken. The audience is groaning in unison and in harmony. Roast chicken. No, I love roast chicken. We're gonna.
Dinner last night.
You had dinner?
No, I'm only kidding. I said it was dinner last night.
Oh, I see. Well, let's find out if Richard likes roast chicken.
Well, there's so many. Roast frog, roast chicken. I did a very bizarre one, said roast beef.
Roast beef, yeah. Roast beef. Seems like a little more logical choice. Although roast chicken, the Colonel would be happy with that, wouldn't he, there? So, Rick, you've got the $350, and you're going to play another game. You want to play another game? All right, let's bring on Dot Henley. What is all that about? Dot, you know, Rick.
Yes,
Dot, what is all that screaming and hollering going on there on your behalf?
I don't have anybody out here with me, and I found out
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm all by myself.
You're by yourself?
I'm all by myself. I flew out here from Houma, Louisiana, just to be on this show.
Yes.
And I asked those kids to holler for me since I'm by myself.
I see.
And since I'm the new kid on the block, I was just wondering if you would, come on, Gene, and no tonguing.
No. She said it was worth the plane trip all the way out here. Well, Dot, you certainly turned the tables on me, as the old song goes. Now, is there anything else you want to tell us about yourself?
I've been married all my life, and I've got got 2 children. One's grown and one's married, and I've got a little 14-year-old girl. And oops, you know, one of those things.
Oh, yeah.
But I love her to death.
Would you
And
like
I
to
got
tell
all
us about
kinds well, you know, it's kind of like treat children.
Yes.
The sap rises every 14 years.
Honey? Dot? We've got to stop meeting this way. You're arousing my libido. Yes. I think...
I love this show, and I haven't missed a one.
Atta girl. I really...
And I love all of them, too.
I think we should press on ahead because the sap may rise any minute. I'll push this button. Shall I push this button, Dot? Okay, Dot. You can have A or B. It's up to you.
I won't be.
You won't be. She won't be. Yeah. She won't be.
Wow.
Lawrence Welk said... Wonderful, wonderful. Today everything is not so wonderful. Somebody put the blank in my bubble machine. Lawrence Welk said today everything is not so wonderful, wonderful. Somebody put the blank in my bubble machine.
Put
the blank. Yeah.
My bubble machine.
Put the blank in my bubble machine.
Good gravy, Marie.
Now the first ones are harder, but think about them. Think about Lawrence Welk. And what about Lawrence Welk? What about Lawrence Welk? Don't say anything.
What about
Somebody put the blank in my bubble
good. This is
machine.
not good what they did. In other
Well, he
words.
didn't like it.
No, he didn't like it.
No. Because the bubble machine stopped working when they put the blank in his bubble machine.
Is there an answer?
Yes, there is.
I mean, there is a regular answer if you could just think of it, right?
Sure there is.
Okay, what is it? You're so smart.
Somebody put the
Okay.
blank.
Somebody put the blank in my bubble machine.
Somebody put,
Somebody put the blank in my bubble machine. I told you we're going to have trouble with this one, you guys. You won't listen to me, did I say that? It's going to be one of those 12-minute questions, and have to read it 18 times. And,
I don't
get it.
all right. Okay. Dot Henley. Lawrence Welk said, today everything is not so wonderful. Somebody put the blank in my bubble machine.
I'm going to say bubble gum.
Bubble gum in my bubble machine.
I know it's no
Yeah.
good, but
Now, wait, hold on just a second here. Bubble gum is as good as anything for a rotten question like that. What do you say?
Well, I personally think that coming from the South as I do, I feel that Lawrence Welk being one of my favorites, if not my all-time favorite, soul musician that is. This question was very difficult.
Oh, get on with it, Jimmie.
I'm sorry. From a little boy from the ghetto, I said champagne.
Somebody put the champagne in my bubble machine. Yes. And no one heard from him again. Forever and ever. There he is. What do you say, Brett?
I say, let's quit dying here. Somebody put a cork in his bubble machine.
Very good.
Charles?
I said booze.
Somebody put booze in my bubble machine.
That was good.
The bubble. Somebody put the blank in my bubble
Charles,
machine.
that was good.
Don Henley's looking for bubble gum. What do you say?
Geez, you're not going to believe this, but I said goldfish.
Goldfish.
I don't know where I got goldfish.
All
This
right.
is America. You're entitled to anything you
All right,
want to put
today
down.
everything is not so wonderful. Somebody put the blank in my bubble machine.
Somebody put the Lennon sisters in my
That's a good one. Yeah, that's connected with Lawrence Welk, isn't it?
bubble. Lonely
Lennon.
Lennon sisters.
So is booze.
It is.
And so is cork.
But people
Really?
don't know that.
Okay, what do you say?
Well, I said where all good accordion players should go, the accordion player.
Accordion player. That's Lawrence Welk himself, right. Okay, so Dot hated that question.
I know I did too.
Just hated it.
I did too.
But we'll get a better one for you a little bit later. Your first rounder will come along right after this, so come back. Now the other half of round one. Rick, this is all yours. Listen carefully. At the picnic, one ant said to the other, You want to do something neat? Yeah, let's go blank on the Jell-O.
One ant said to the other.
Cute one.
One ant said to another, want to do something neat? Let's go blank on the Jell-O. Ants talk funny, you know.
Oh, I didn't know you could do ant talk.
Oh, yeah, I can do ants.
I think that's probably the best imitation of an ant I've ever heard.
Let's go blank on the Jell-O.
That's great.
Blank on the Jell-O. Blank on the Jell-O. Blank on the Jell-O. Ready down here? Waiting for Brett and Charles?
Waiting for Brett and Charles.
Waiting for Brett and Charles. No, that way. Waiting for Brett and Charles. Ready? Go, Rick. Wait a minute. At the picnic, one ant said to the other, hey, do you want to do something neat? Let's go blank on the Jell-O.
Wet.
He sure is. What'd you say?
Well, my aunt loves Jell-O, and she eats it with fruit inside of it and everything like that. So my aunt usually, when she eats Jell-O, no. Little humor I thought I'd throw out.
Yeah, and didn't get anywhere. What? Keep trying. Don't quit now, Jimmy. Go
I
ahead.
might as well back off. No, I said tinkle.
Surprises the heck out of me. What do you say?
Christmas season.
My answer, what did he just do? He laid an egg.
He laid an egg. That's very good. Charles?
Now, ants are really too small to tinkle.
Right.
So they tinkleette.
I can't believe it either.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. Elaine, what do you say? Want to do something neat? Let's go blank on the Jell-O.
Well, these were cute, funny little
Sure.
ants. These were young little ants,
Yes.
you know, go on picnics. I mean, then they weren't old ants. They don't go around with their bladder trouble and all that. So these ants went over and bounced on the Jell-O.
That would be fun. Yeah. Use it as a trampoline,
Yeah,
right?
it's cute.
Okay. Give us another cute
Well,
answer.
another thing they like to do is to get up and go,
Oh, slide. Slide.
yeah.
No one's really come to my answer yet. Marcia, give me my
Your
answer.
answer is probably dirty.
No.
Well, wild, impetuous romantic that I am.
Yes.
My aunt said, let's go get it on the Jell-O.
All candor, I will give you my answer now.
What was it?
Let's go ice skate on the Jell-O. Let's go skate on the Jell-O. I wouldn't couldn't.
How wholesome, Jim.
Don't put me, I'm a star.
How very wholesome.
What?
That's a very wholesome answer
That's
for
the way
you.
I am. I'm the clean all-American boy.
Ha.
You're hot stuff.
Yes. Where are we here? Oh,
Be
that's the end of
careful,
round
you're gonna
one,
be
right?
struck dead.
Go to round two. Dot, what do you say?
I'm going to try B again.
You gonna try B?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. The patient said, he said, my surgeon used to be a tailor. In the middle of my operation, he asked me if I wanted my appendix scar with or without blanks. My surgeon used to be a tailor.
I heard.
In the middle of the operation, he said, you want your appendix scar with or without blanks?
No.
Well, there are. You certainly did.
All
Do you
right.
want your appendix scar
With or without blanks?
Gee, there are
Okay.
a couple of nifty ones, aren't there? I wish I could just think of them.
Well, now just think about it. My surgeon used to be a tailor. In the middle of the operation, he said, do you want your appendix scar with or without blanks? What are you doing, Charles?
I'm just looking at the lovely view from this terrace.
Yes, it is beautiful, isn't it? There. Are there passers-by?
No, but the doctor says it's time for our bath.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Put it in the slot there, and we come over here to Dot Henley. Did you hear that, Dot?
Yes, sir.
Patient said, my surgeon used to be a tailor. In the middle of my operation, he asked me if I wanted my appendix scar with or without blanks.
Fancy. Oh, I wish. Lace. With or without laces?
With or without laces?
No, that's no good. Oh, I just can't think, and I match at home all the time.
Oh. Yeah. You never know. Yes. Jimmy, what'd you say?
Dot, the way it looks, you will be matching at home pretty soon.
Do not be. Not Jimmie.
No, I'm sorry.
That poor lady.
Without.
You're laughing at her. Show us your card.
I said stitches.
Stitches. You want it with or without stitches?
Those are two of the rottenest questions we've had in the history of this show, and
Right.
the hardest to answer.
Right.
I said with or without buttons.
Okay, those are good answers. Charles?
I said with or without cuffs.
With or without cuffs. Yes. He's a tailor. A former tailor would say with or without cuffs. And you, Elaine, what'd you say?
That's what I said, with or without cuffs.
You said the same thing.
Yeah.
You got to match 2 remaining ones to stay in the game, Dot. Let's see what Richard has.
Cuffs, darling.
Cuffs. Buttons. So, Rick, come on down. There you are again, old bean. All right, you stand by there. Don, it was a real pleasure meeting you. May I ask what all of this stuff is here?
This is
A little bird nest?
Bird nest
Yeah.
with a piece of dried cabbage in it from somebody that's been having real good luck for 2 years.
Oh, yes?
And a bean from the Italians.
These are
and
all of your good luck charms.
Good luck
eh?
charms, and I'm going to go throw them away.
I see. Don Henley, it was a pleasure meeting you.
It was
You're
a pleasure
peachy
meeting
kid.
you.
Goodbye, my dear. Alex is spinning off. We'll spin these messages for you.
Today's consolation prizes are the original Mr. Coffee and genuine Mr. Coffee filters. Joe DiMaggio says it's the greatest automatic coffee brewing system ever. And a calculator and Jolly Time popcorn. It always pops tasty, tender, and crispy kernels. The whole family loves Jolly Time popcorn. And a waffle grill from Staley Syrup. Naturally thick, naturally rich Staley Syrup with rich country breakfast flavor. Enjoyed by Americans for 50 years. As the song goes, you're the cream in my coffee. You're the salt in my blank. That's why Gene Rayburn and Match Game 76 continues in a minute.
Well, here he is again. Here's Rick Bursky, second time up here. Going to try for the 5,000 again or more. Ready?
All ready.
All right, Rick, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank killer. The answer they gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match it. Then if you match that next one, you get $250. The bottom one gets you $100. Now, whom do you call on over here for a little help?
Charles?
What do you think?
Ladies and
They're
gentlemen.
all nice.
Well, they're all buggy. Bug killer.
Bug killer. All right. They don't. All right.
Richard?
Weed killer.
Weed killer. All right. One more.
Marcia?
Well, it's Marcia, but what the heck? I have an answer anyway.
Marcia, what do you say?
Well,
Chicken killer.
ant.
Ant killer.
Well, why not?
Any of those sound to you? Bug killer, weed killer, ant killer. Have you been thinking about this, Rick? Have you got one in your head?
Weed?
You want weed killer?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
We couldn't think of one.
Well, lady killer, I thought. Oh. Lady killer is the one.
That's so chauvinistic. I wouldn't even think of
You
it.
can call on me next time. All right, the die is cast. He has chosen weed killer, and that's the one we're looking for. We're going to find out if it's up there, and if so, where. Let's begin at the bottom. Reveal the $100 response. Painkiller. Aha.
That's what he's gonna need.
Yes. All right, let's see if weed killer's under the $250 response. Man killer. Anybody want to make any side bets on lady killer here? It's lady killer?
Bug
All right,
killer.
Earl, slide it. Lady killer it is. Well, everybody draws a blank once in a while. You win some and you lose some here. So, Rick, you're up to $450 now. You picked up an additional $100 by winning the game, and you're going to meet another player now. Let's bring on Evelyn Anderson.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Fine.
Let's find out about Evelyn Anderson, shall we?
Well, I'm a native of Illinois.
Yeah.
I'm single and looking.
Yeah.
And I love to play poker.
You do?
And
You
I'm by
play-
myself.
Do you like to play this game?
Oh, I love this game.
Let's play it.
All right.
What you want there, Evelyn? A or B?
A.
A it is. Here we go. Helen Rayburn said to her husband. Helen Rayburn said to her husband, Gene, that's me, as you know. She says, I know you love to perform, sweetheart, but we...
Get
She
your
doesn't
mouth
talk too
fixed.
plain. Helen Rayburn said to her husband, Gene, I know you love to perform, sweetheart, but do we have to have a blank in the bedroom?
Got it.
I know you love to perform, sweetheart, but do we have to have a blank in the bedroom?
I just came right up with it, just like that.
Terrific. That was good. All right. I'll walk over here and hope that Jimmie and Charles finish. Come on, Jimmie, put in a slot. Now, Evelyn. Helen Rayburn, have you seen her on Tattletales?
Yes, I did.
She's
last
good,
week.
isn't she? Yes,
she's
indeed.
cute, too.
She's cute, right, indeed. She said to her husband, Gene, that's me, as you know, Evelyn, I know you love to perform, sweetheart, but do we have to have a blank in the bedroom?
Camera.
A camera. Very good answer that lady came up with. Jimmie, what do you got?
Answer. I said mirrors hanging over the wall and on top of the bed.
That's enough of that. Brett, what do you say?
That's the most terrific answer in the whole world. I said audience, which
Audience.
was...
That's not bad, Charles.
I said audience. too.
Audience. Two audiences and one mirror. What have you got here?
I know. Spotlight.
Spotlight. Wouldn't that be fun? Richard.
Son of Spotlight.
Son of Spotlight. And what have you got?
Makeup person.
Makeup person in the bedroom. Holy mackerel. So, Evelyn, you didn't do too well with that, but I don't do too well with that either. Well, we'll see you in a minute or so. Come right back. No time to say goodbye. Goodbye. Team Rayburn in Match Game 76. Goodbye, anyway.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 76. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of these CBS stations.